I'm going to show you a Moroccan tagine. It's a terracotta crock pot. It can be used on the stove. You have to have a heat diffuser so you don't crack the terracotta. You can also use it outside over a terracotta pot, and it has a special name, but I can't remember what it's called right now. But anyway, we're going to do this inside on the stove. We're going to do a chicken tagine with chickpeas and apricots. Stay tuned. Here's my tagine that I got for my birthday. It is a cooking tagine. They have serving tagines and a cooking tagine. This one's cooking. It came from a place called Treasures of Morocco, which is in Florida. Ordered it on Amazon. It's probably like 12 inches across, I would guess, 3 inches deep. It's glazed on the part where you put the food. Inside of the dome, if you can see that, kinda bad light. The inside of the dome here is glazed as well. It's got a vent hole right here. And the theory is it's kind of a stovetop Moroccan crock pot. The food that you put in here, onions, carrots, chicken, beef, lamb, things like that. Layer it, putting the items that take a little bit longer on the bottom, your onions, garlic, things like that. Vegetables kind of up on top of that, and then chicken, not the very top, but kind of nestled in between. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of water inside the dish. Put the top on. It does have to be on top of a diffuser, and the diffuser is this here. It's kind of like a real thin tin maybe. It's definitely not stainless steel, with a bunch of little holes in it, and a handle. Anyway, you put it on your burner, and what it does is it takes the heat from the burner and diffuses it down. You can't put the tagine on the burner directly, and if you do that with the fire, it'll crack this terracotta. So you put the tagine on the diffuser, turn the stove on really low, and get everything heated up before you can turn up the fire. It's supposed to take about an hour for everything inside to cook. You do not need to open the lid and keep checking it. Just leave it closed and check back about an hour. If you had to add water, you can do it then. But every time you open it, you lose heat. I looked at a bunch of them. This one seemed to be the best, and now that I have it here in my hands, I would agree it's probably one of the better ones that I've seen on the internet. So that's that. Let me get some things cut up, and I will show you what it looks like with all the stuff in the tagine. So what I have here is, and mind you, I'm not a cooking channel. I can put the recipe up if you want. If anybody puts a comment in, I will I will put the recipe up, but for now I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. So here's a whole onion, cut in half and then chopped about a 1/4 inch thick. 4 or 5 garlic cloves, just chopped up, about a 1/4 inch thick. 2 carrots, cut in half, chopped up about maybe 1/2 inch thick. 4 rinds of lemon, which is about a 1/2 a lemon. This is about a 1/2 cup of dried apricots. A can of chickpeas, rinsed, and kind of picked through and took out some of the husks that fall off when you rinse them and shake it around in a strainer. I have kind of a classic mix of Moroccan cooking. I have ginger, paprika, cumin, cinnamon, all mixed up in here. So I'm going to just kind of stir it together, and then I'm just going to sprinkle it over the top. I'll save a little bit on the side and put on the chicken. 3 chicken thighs that I rinsed and patted dry. And I'm just going to kind of set them on here like that to make sure that you have it inside that ridge so that you can put the lid back on. A cup of chicken broth, and I'm just going to pour it here on the side. And probably with the cup I won't need to add any water. Actually, you know what, I may do about a 1/2 cup. A little splash of water just to kind of thin out that salty chicken broth. I'm going to take the rest of the herb mix and just sprinkle it on top of the chicken. Maybe smear it around. a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of honey, kind of just all over. And then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'll kind of put it a little bit here and there. And that's kind of the basic setup. Oh, and some lemon juice. Here is juice of, that's probably a whole lemon. I'll just kind of sprinkle some of it around too. There. So yeah, the liquid, will just rise up on the lid, condensate, and fall back down. I'm going to put the fire on real low to get this heated up. And then after, 10-15 minutes, I'll check it and see if it's warm, and then I can turn it up a little bit. So there you go, chicken tagine with chickpeas and apricots. I will do a quick little shot when it's done. I'll let you know how it comes out. Alright, so it has been an hour and a half. I checked it at an hour and it needed more time. So I set the timer for 30 minutes. Put in a thermometer and it came to the right temperature for chicken. Look at that. Like that is, let me put this. That is sizzling, bubbling, and I can't even tell you the smell. Like if there was smell-o-vision on YouTube, which someday they might have, right now you'd be smelling the screen and maybe licking it. I don't know, that's kind of creepy weird, but it smells so good. All those spices that I put in there, the cinnamon, the cumin, the paprika. Wow, I can't stop staring at it. It is absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can get in a little closer. Look at that, bubbling, delicious carrots, chickpeas, and chicken. Anyway, if you're interested in a tagine, I think you should try it. It's a pretty cool way to cook. Anyway, I'm going to shut this off, serve this up so we can eat. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.